For all those who have helped in participating in the mission before, thank you all for coming. I'll do a little short eulogy about Ta, and I'll give a few minutes to friends or family, for a few minutes who want to come up and say a few things, and then we'll close our service today. Ta was born in Nayau, in the Laogu, Tiny Little Island in the Laogu, in 1923. Actually, that's the record, on record, that's when he was born in 1923. But he was actually about 4 or 5 years old before he came to register in school. So unofficially, he's about 94 years old. Officially, 89 years old. His father came from China, and his mother was from Vanuatu in Laos. He is the eldest of 4. Him, 2 other brothers, and a sister. Sister survives today. She lives in Banga, and the 2 other brothers that preceded him. He would meet and marry my mother, and right after the war, in 1945, he said he was supposed to marry the older sister, but I think he preferred the younger sister, which was my mother. The 2 of them had 9 children altogether. One of the daughters would precede him, who was 3 years old, and a brother at 28, and my mother, and then another brother. Most of you probably know Mac in Santa Rosa, who died at 50. So, on top of all that, he buried a few sons-in-law and daughter-in-law. So he's lived a good and long life. And I better say the numbers right. There's the grandchildren. The grandchildren is about, I'll just estimate maybe 40. And the great-grandchildren is about 50. Okay, numbers are right. And great-great-grandchildren, there was 2 great-great-grandchildren. So from him to the great-great-grandchildren, that's almost 5 generations of people. So he was blessed and fortunate to see all those folks. Ta was, right after the war, in 1945, I think in the 40s and 50s and the good part of the 60s, he was actually a carpenter by trade, but he was able to sail the world in the 40s and 50s, which was very rare in those days. He was able to go to the islands of the Pacific, New Zealand, Australia, from Hawaii to Canada and the U.S. So he was able to see the world way before most of us would have that opportunity like he has had. So he was not a church-going person, but he lived, I would say, Christ-like life. He loved his family. He loved work. He loved to work, and that's one thing he gave us, making sure that we work hard. We know how to work hard. And he loved to drink his grog and have beer. That was his life, and that's why we're here today. We're going to celebrate that. Just keeping that things that he has left us. When I say he lived a Christ-like life, because I don't think so he ever hit anyone. He never hit his children, never hit his grandchildren. I don't remember. But maybe my older sisters might probably have a different version. He might have hit them or something. But to us, he never did. He was not a social person. He loved his private life. If he can have a bowl of broth with his granddaughter, or a bottle of beer with his grandson, that was his life. To the end, he never complained. Even when he knew he was going. He was ready. Having dealt with death, a few of them now, I've realized death really don't mean nothing. As the Savior says, let the dead bury the dead. That's how insignificant death is. And as the Apostle Paul said, death, where is thy sting? Grave, where is thy victory? As the Savior has given us life, and that is why we're here today. We're celebrating life. We're not celebrating death. It is life we celebrate. And I just want to say that I'm grateful. For his life and for his love.